happening live in the Federal High Court in Abuja as the DSS finally left Angrily. Moment they left Nnamdi Kanu behind the court, a lot of things are actually happening based on the Nnamdi Kanu case right now. The seated judge on the matter of Nnamdi Kanu right now isn't joking. This man is not joking with the federal government and even the DSS at the moment. Come and see the way he actually struck the DSS few hours ago. Come and see what he did to them that make them to leave the court angry. It have never happened in the history of Nigeria before that they left a particular accused in the court. The DSS left Nnamdi Kanu in court. You see this for yourself in this very video. I'll play the full video. You see this the way it goes. Court boss few hours ago. I would like you to stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share the video as you're watching and just do it to share it. Share it to different social media platforms. Let it go viral, and if you can share it, just like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, for those of you that are fresh on this channel, just do what to click the resuscitation button appearing on your video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in pure time, YouTube will easily let you to know. The matter of Nnamdi Kanu that is in court right now have turned to something else as the judge is finally coming against the DSS. You know, the DSS happens to be this body that a lot of people are actually saying as the Alpha and Omega as far as Nigeria is concerned. But come and see the way this judge actually bring down the DSS few hours ago. These people left the court, they left Nnamdi Kanu in court. You will see things for yourself in this very video. Nobody ever expected that such a thing can actually happen, because it have never happened in the history of Nigeria before that the DSS left a particular person in court. This judge in question isn't joking with the federal government at the moment. It's not like the previous judges that have been in charge of the case of Nnamdi Kanu before. This man isn't even dancing to the tune of the federal government. The judge in question, Justice Nnamdi, this man is not dancing to the tune of the federal government at the moment, because he's actually seeing everything that the federal government is doing against Nnamdi Kanu. He's actually seeing everything as foul play. This man made it clear and bold. He said they should allow Nnamdi Kanu to be coming from his house to the court. That is against the law for the man to be coming from the DSS dungeon or the DSS detention to the court for over how many years now. Come and see the way this man actually kick against the DSS in court, even to the extent that all the evidences that the DSS brought to the law court, he stripped everything out. He said those evidences are not worthy to be called an evidence. You will see this for yourself in this very video. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share the video as you're watching it, just want to share it. Let a lot of people get to know what is happening as far as Nnamdi Kanu case is concerned. And if you can share it, just like the video. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You know, all the evidences that DSS have been bringing to the court against Nnamdi Kanu, this man scribed everything down because they said they got all the evidences unlawfully. Because according to what they said they got all the evidences by putting Nnamdi Kanu under duress, and his legal practitioners were not there. Come and see things that are happening. He said all those evidences cannot stand in his court. Now let me play you everything that transpired in court. They stream everything out and you will see things for yourself. You will hear everything that the judge actually said in the court. Come and hear what the judge said previously. That's when you understand where the judge is coming from. Why he said they should never allow Nnamdi Kanu to follow the DSS back to their dungeon, to their detention. That he should go back to his house and they should release him, they should let him go to his house, and he should be coming to the court from his house. Now come and see things for yourself. Everything that the judge said was played out in pidgin, so you will hear things for yourself. Now stay connected to the end of the video. Share it, and if you can share it, like it. Stay connected as we roll along. Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court Abuja don't comot to video evidence and 3 written statement with the Nigerian government be one tender as evidence for the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. You can see what is happening. Now let's continue. Kanu, the leader of IPOB, a secession group for Nigeria, been tell the court say he been there under duress when he write the statement and in lawyer been on the present. Those are the statements that he wrote for the DSS when the lawyers were in there. Now let's continue. For the last hearing, Justice Omotosho been order a trial within trial to establish whether or not to admit the evidences which the DSS bring. Now, delivering in ruling for the proceedings on Thursday, Omotosho said the law provides say any accused person suppose get legal representation before he go make a statement. You see what is going on. But in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, they did not allow his legal petitions to be there before he write his statement. Who even know, maybe they point gun on his head allegedly before he write all those statements. Now let's continue. The judge Omotosho first talk say the video show say the atmosphere been dey cordial when Kanu been dey make the statement. I no see any sign of coercion or force. However, this court no go close im eyes. Na Omotosho dey talk now, the judge. This court no go close im eyes to the fact say the defendant be complain regularly about the absence of im counsel. Now, the judge continue. According to the trial judge, section 15 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act provides say the statement of a suspect must to be obtained for the presence of him counsel, and where the suspect no get counsel, an officer of the Legal Aid Council of Nigeria or a member of the civil society suppose dey present. Now, the judge Omotosho continues. He say even though the statement been dey recorded on video, the fact say the lawyer of the defendant no dey present don make the statement inadmissible in evidence. You can see what the judge did. He stripped out the evidence of the DSS. Now, we are getting to somewhere. I want to show you something that is ongoing in court right now. Now, let's continue. This court dey empowered to also enforce the video recording wey e be don admit in evidence, as e don dey establish say the statement no dey admissible. It holds to law say the video recording also not dey admissible. Now, the judge then make his own ruling. This is where the judge passed his judgment now. Now, listen to it. He said, I hereby order as follows. 1. That the statement of the defendant dated 21 to 24 October and November 4, 2025 dey inadmissible in evidence. 2nd, that the video recording of the statement wey I be don admit and marked PWQ and PWR also dey inadmissible and hereby marked rejected. That is where the judge actually stripped out the DSS evidences that they got from Nnamdi Kanu. Now, let's continue. After ruling on the trial within trial, the hearing continued with the third prosecution witness, Mr. CCC, a DSS officer wey been dey follow investigate Kanu. The witness tell the court about one interview wey Kanu bin do with Sahara Reporter for 2014, where the defendant bin make some serious threats against Nigeria. Counsel to the federal government, Suraj Saida, show the court one CD plate where he talk say na the Sahara Reporter interview with Kanu. The judge admit the CD in evidence and then play am. For the video, the interviewer dey ask Kanu about the national conference wey wan start and whether he dey satisfied with the Igbo delegation for the conference. Kanu say he no expect anything from the conference, but he want the Igbo leader say if they no talk well for there, make dem no return to the southeast. He say if they underestimate us, wetin dey happen for Somalia go be sharply to wetin go happen here. Kanu also talk say he go follow both peaceful and violent means to get Biafra. This is what the DSS witness is actually telling the judge in the court. And now let's continue. If they give us Biafra in peace, wonderful. If they want war, I go assure you say there no go be any living thing for the zoo wey dem dey call country. Now that is what the second actually said in Sahara Reporter, and they actually using it, they playing the CD in the court for the judge to hear. Now let's continue. Also for the video, Kanu mentioned the name of Ike Nwachukwu, wey be retired army general, Rokas Okorosha, wey be the governor of Imo State that time, and also Peter Obi. And he talk say na Hausa Fulani people dey install governors for the southeast region, make dem dey do their bidding. After the video play, the prosecution end their examination in chief of the witness. Now, during cross-examination, Nnamdi Kanu lawyer Paul Erekoro asked the witness whether Kanu and his supporters kill Ike Nwachukwu or Rokas Okorosha or Peter Obi after they come back from the national conference. The witness said to the best of his knowledge, nobody killed anybody. You can see what is happening. The DSS witness was telling the judge that Kanu actually make a threat in Sahara Reporter, and the moment Kanu make all those threats in Sahara Reporter, that the Igbo's leader that went to the conference and all of that, that they should not bother coming back to the southeast if they did not speak well for Biafra. Now, after all the things that the DSS witness actually said and all of that, the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu stood up and he asked the DSS witness that that after the conference that Kanu was talking about in Sahara Reporter, when Peter Obi and other Igbo leaders like Okorosha and all of that, when they come back to the southeast, they can't kill any of them. But the DSA witness couldn't see anything. You can see what is going on. Now, let me play you some things that you never know about this particular case. A lot of things is happening right now. That's why the judge kicked against the DSS. He said they should never allow Nnamdi Kanu to go back to their custody again. That they should let him to be coming from his house. You will see things for yourself. That's why they left Nnamdi Kanu in court. See things for yourself. You can share the video, share it. If you can't share it, just like it. Give the thumb up. Hear things for yourself as I play you this video. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Wait. You caught Osama bin Laden finish. A terrorist too. You know, at least a terrorist now, you know, should be carrying bomb, you know, rockets, missiles, you know, mines, at least something, poison, something to show that this guy is a terrorist, you know. You arrested him finish. And the court say, okay, bring your evidence. All you can bring is radio transmitter. Hey, God, oh. Come, is this a trial or a comedy show? Someone should answer me, I beg. Is this what you are watching? All this, what Nnamdi Kanu is passing through, is it actually a trial or a comedy show? Because for the past 4 years, they've been looking for the weapons. They are looking for weapons to attach to the terrorism. They didn't see any weapon. They didn't see any bomb. They didn't see any rocket launcher. They didn't see anything. All they saw was radio. Hey, radio. Hey, God. See finish. Oh, wait. You know, I was just going through Nnamdi Kanu's terrorism charge. You know, they have struck out earlier. They have struck out 8. It was 15 before. They struck out 8. So it's left with 7. And the 7 self, I was looking at this 7. I'm laughing. I was looking at the 7. I'll read it out for you so that you will see. And in the 7 charges, out of the 7, 5 is terrorism. 5 is terrorism. Lord Almighty, 5 is terrorism. 5 is terrorism. Right, wait, 7 can charge. 5 is terrorism. Then 2 it's just let my people go. And in the remaining 2, in fact, let me read it for you. You know, I see the radio. I didn't see any bomb or jets or rocket launcher or maybe at least a terrorist. Because when you say terrorist, you are talking about Osama bin Laden as terrorist, Boko Haram, the terrorists, ISWAP, you know, all these people now, that class of people, because this Nnamdi Kanu's case, people are listening to it abroad and they say, oh, Nigeria have caught a famous terrorist from the southeast. You know, at least this terrorist of a person can put an end to insecurity in Nigeria. So the world is waiting. You are waiting to see the terrorists now and what you brought to the table as terrorists. How you do enjoy say submit evidence? Yeah, bring radio. You didn't even see one gun. This thing. Or at least even his bow and arrow or something or catapult to show that this man has been going around destroying people's lives. Let me read out the terrorism, the charges for you so that you will see what's making me laugh. Okay, watch. Count 1. Charge of terrorism, broadcasting to intimidate the public, you know, threatening and disrupting of the Terrorism Prevention Act. I beg, let me. I beg, what that one mean? Let's go on. Number 2. Count 2. Charge terrorism. Issuing a deadly sit at home. Directive in 2021, threatening force and harm against anyone who defied it. Under section 1, 2, B and this. Count terrorism again for this one. That is 2 terrorism charge. Abeg help me. Sit at home, terrorism. Because that sit at home self, people use that wash cloth and cook food and visit at least and be with their family. If that one is terrorism, let me say, if that one is terrorism, that means I like it too. I like that terrorism. You should do more of it because that's it at home day. I know how many things that people use that thing to achieve. So at least you rest, your BP will reduce, your stress will reduce, your overworking in the office or wherever will reduce. Somebody can breathe. No be this no person no come this world come suffer abeg. So that's one terrorism. Me I approve it as terrorism. I approve that one. I dash you people. Terrorism, yes, no problem. Okay, number 3 now. Charge leadership of proscribed organization IPOB between 2018 and 2021. Okay, let me answer this one small. You proscribe IPOB. I agree. Fine. When was he the leader of the IPOB? You proscribed it was 2018. But he has been the leader of IPOB early 2010, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He has been the leader. So you are saying that that you have proscribed the IPOB group. No problem now. So are you going to make him not to be the leader now? Are you going to remove the thing from his body? He was already the chairman of the thing. He was already the leader of it. So did he become the leader after you proscribed it? Did he become the leader after you proscribed it? Let's go on. Okay, the next one they say is charge 4, terrorism. You see, now I have counted 3 charges of terrorism now. 3 terrorism. Broadcasting incitement to hunt and kill security under section 1, subsection 2. Well, you are in the court with him now. So this one is for you and the Omotosho. Carry the evidence as you have it like this now and show it to Omotosho. Let Omotosho handle that one. Me, I'm going to the next one. Number 5, charge terrorism. Count it now. I mean terrorism. This is the 4th one. Inside 7. 4 is terrorism. Broadcasting incitement to hunt and kill families of security personnel. Why didn't you add it to the other one now? Because you want to make it bogus. You now remove personnel from their family. Personnel not part of their family. You add personnel with the family. Threatening to kill personnel and family is 1 charge. You don't need to break terrorism charge into 5 to make it look bogus. Normally in this charge it's supposed to be 2 charge. 1, terrorism without evidence of terrorism. No bomb, no gun, nothing. Then the second one will be, let me not leak it. Let's keep on going first. Wait. Then the 6th count charge is terrorism again. This terrorism no dey finish. Broadcasting incitement to burn down federal facility in Lagos, resulting in major economic loss. This one, I think is better as you are in the court there. You present it to Omotosho and let him see the weapons that Kanu used. At least you have brought him to court, and somebody that carried out a terrorism act. We have accomplice now. At least 1 or 2 people that carried out that act for him, so that they can buttress the point for you that he actually did this directive. People should come and bear witness that he sent me. So I leave it for you and the judge. Let me go to where is important for me. The one that is important for me now is this count 7. I beg, someone should help me. I beg, still make me laugh. Illegal importation, unlawful importation of radio transmitter. Unlawful importation of radio transmitter. Disguised as household items. Disguised as household items, violating section 47 of the Criminal Code Act. Hey, is this a trial or a comedy show? Like when I saw this one, wait, I was thinking that in this 7 counts, after bringing out terrorism charges like this, at least I would have seen one, possession of firearms It's supposed to be here. Please, someone should help me. Am I lying? It's supposed to have possession of unlawful bombs, unlawful firearms, and threatening to cause harm. Should be in this one. It should be here, and you present it. I'm sure if you had one, you would have brought it to the court now. You didn't see anyone. So, you know, I saw radio. I bet radio is not radio transmitter. I mean, radio. This one really shocked me. I've been seeing it, but today it just struck me on another level. It just struck me. I don't know. It just made me laugh because this man said try him since 2021. You refused to try him. But look at all the count charges that you have had since. Why couldn't you try him? Because even to you, it's obvious that these charges cannot prove it. And this one of radio, I beg. If you just imagine the whole world watching this trial now. Nigeria is trying a known terrorist. And the world is like, okay, fine, no problem. No terrorist, okay, that's okay. So what did he do? Yeah, what did he do? He said this and he said that and he said this and he said that. And he brought a radio. Oh my God. How do you think the world will look at us now? This is where people believe that this whole trial is not about terrorism. Prosecuting a non-terrorist criminal higher than any criminal in the world. That is, terrorist is even more higher than armed robber. A terrorist is after devil. A terrorist. People are saying he broadcasted from this station and said this. He did this one and said that. And this thing that burnt in Lagos, it was the one that did it. Also the family of the people of the security agency. He also wanted to beat them. He wanted to also spoil destroy property here. And also we saw him with radio. As what? As we are children? Or as if people are doing this in it's as if you're the only one listening to yourself. You don't know people are listening to you people. Millions of people around the world are listening, recording these things and presenting them anywhere they go. How can you speak like this now for a high-profile case? A terrorist should be somebody who is in possession. Should have possession, and also evidence before you can prosecute that person on terrorism charges. And you have 5 of the charges here because you want to land one of the 5. That's why you put 5 terrorism charges here, because you're hoping to land one of the 5. Please, I beg. The radio own. That's what touched me today. That radio own looks somehow. Please, I'm even trying to help you people safe in a way because it looks very funny. Please, that radio own. How are you going to prosecute it now? Because now for that radio own, you need to have evidence that is the one that imported it first. Then you also need to. The import document has to be in his name, or whoever has that name. That is claiming that Nnamdi Kanu that imported it. The person should prove that he was the one that sent it to him. So the account details and the transfer should tally that Nnamdi Kanu's name is on the transfer that sent money to the person that actually imported it. So that's number 2.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can see everything that is happening, everything that is playing out as far as the Nnamdi Kanu case is concerned. You can see things where it's going. For the DSS to come out to bring out evidence based on Nnamdi Kanu, and according to the evidence they brought out, Nnamdi Kanu legal representatives, they are not there. When the DSS got the evidence, the legal petitions of Nnamdi Kanu, none of them was there. That's to tell you that that statement or that thing that they got from Nnamdi Kanu that they call evidence was actually gotten under duress according to what the court is saying right now. They just strike out everything. They said those evidences will not stand in his court because they are unlawful evidences. And as the matter remains now, the billing that Nnamdi Kanu should be coming from his house to the court. It have never happened in the history of anyone before that the person is coming from the cell, the dungeon, to the court. Anybody that they're trying to prosecute must be coming from his house to the court, or will be coming from the correctional facility. It's not from the dungeon. It's not from the detention. That's what is happening. Now the report is coming in that the DSS actually left the court angrily based on how the judge actually struck them and the judge actually warned them on how they actually treating Nnamdi Kanu. They said the DSS left the court and left Nnamdi Kanu in the court allegedly. That's what is actually happening. You can see the matter the way it's actually going, and you can see the way Nnamdi Kanu lawyer, they're doing everything possible to defend this man. And the judge in question, Justice Tamotosho, is now seeing the loopholes of the federal government on Nnamdi Kanu. This man has started seeing all the things that the federal government are doing that is very, very unlawful against Nnamdi Kanu. And this man is not taking it lightly because he believes that that court is his court and there is nothing anybody can say or do that is unjust in his court. He said he will always do everything possible to make sure that justice prevails in his court. So I would like us to share the video as you're watching it, and if you can share it, just like it, so that everybody will get to know what is happening as far as the case of Nnamdi Kanu is concerned. So as I'm going there to get another thing for you, ensure you follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG Watch TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor for LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, why you waiting for church? All as LAJUPOG Watch TV.